Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kiana and I do a lot of sewing and fashion videos, and today we have everything I made in 2024. I love doing this video every year, and actually it always does really well. You guys love it. So of course I gotta do it for the 4th year in a row. And I also just really love seeing everything I've made this year, because I always think I only made like 10 things, and then I put it all together and I realized, oh, I've actually made 40 things this year. All right, so let's just jump into it. Starting in a chronological order, the very first thing I posted this year was this quilted jacket that I made. So cute. I remember when I made this, I decided I was gonna make this right before I started making it. No plan, no thoughts, just sewing. But it's super cute. It was pre-quilted fabric, these cute little heart pockets. Of course it's lined. I even put my little tag on it, but she's cute. I gotta wear her while it's cold still. The next thing I made was for my birthday. It's this little bubble dress. It's giving Glinda, little fairy. It's kind of squished, but it's very cute. I feel like I accurately predicted the bubble trend because I feel like I did this before it was trending. Oh, there's a pattern for this. And oh, by the way, if there are patterns for each garment, I'm going to link those down below. And if there are videos for each garment, so for example, this doesn't have a pattern, but I did a YouTube video on how I made this, I'm gonna link everything down below. So for everything, there will probably honestly be either a video or a pattern in the description. And then I made another bubble dress because I originally wasn't gonna do a pattern for this, but then you guys really wanted one, so I had to make a tutorial video. So we have Miss Elphaba's version, the black. And then this one I decided to do boning on the outside. The other one I did boning on the lining, but this one you can see the boning channels. Now, using the same exact pattern as the bubble dress, this is in the same pattern, style B, is a regular A-line skirt. This is made out of chiffon and charmeuse, and then it has this little ruffle at the bottom here and these bow tie straps. So again, this is the same pattern as the bubble dress, so you can mix and match elements from each to customize your look. But I actually wear this all the time because, hello, she's cute. Next, I have a pattern for this dress. Again, I wasn't expecting such a positive response from you guys because originally I had made this as Sarah's New Year's Eve dress the year prior out of black velvet and feathers. And you guys loved it so much you wanted a pattern. So I had to make another one so I could do the tutorial for you guys, but just this like bow front cutout dress. Very cute. She's giving vacation. Comment down below if you remember me trying to start my 1-day sewing challenge series and then I only did one video. Okay, basically, if you know, you know, I'm gonna link the video. Hello, don't worry. I wanted to start a video series where I pick something out of a fishbowl, like a scenario, a design challenge, and then I have to make something for that challenge in 1 day. So that's what I did with this denim dress. She's actually gorgeous. I would say this is one of my most highly requested patterns. I don't have a pattern for this. Just because the way the pleats are done, I feel like this is so advanced that it wouldn't end up being a great selling pattern, and it would take me a month to put into a pattern. So I just like, I don't have the manpower to do it, you know? But I would like to get back into the 1-day sewing challenges. So if you wanna see a specific challenge, let me know in the comments. Next, we have a little threefer. This is actually a prototype for this guy. So I did the prototype out of fun fabric because I felt very confident in the prototype that it would be good whenever I drape something instead of flat pattern something. So if I'm draping something on the dress form, I feel pretty confident that the pattern's gonna turn out almost perfect. And it did. Yeah. So I made it out of a fun fabric so I could wear it. Why I made it out of a mint green when I don't wear this color ever, that fact is unbeknownst to me why I did that. When have you seen me wear this color? Because I hate this color. She's very cute, objectively, for someone else, not for me, the freak. Yeah, but she's just 2-tiered and midi. And then I made this 3-tiered maxi dress. This is probably, I don't know, my second favorite thing I've made this year. I think my favorite thing I made was the Scotland dress. Comment if you know. But I think this is my second favorite thing I made this year. She's so gorgeous. She's made out of a liquid organza. That was a really highly asked question, is what is this fabric? This right here, the sheen, is liquid organza. Oh my God, and it's also like $7 or $8 a yard. Anytime I use something like charmeuse, organza, I buy from Fabric Wholesale Direct. I'll link them below. The most affordable fabrics ever, and all the colors are like across the board for each fabric. So you can like match, for example, the organza with the charmeuse. And I think the charmeuse was like $3 a yard. $2.99 or $3.99 at most. So if you're looking for a good place for cheap fabrics, that's where to go. Then the third thing in this pattern, there's a pattern for this one, don't worry. The third thing in this pattern set is this dress, which I made for one of my friends' wedding. I decided to do an applique lace right here. I did a little lace layer for the skirt. Yeah, she gorgeous. She gorgeous. Someone invite me into a wedding. You getting married in 2025? Invite me to your wedding in the comments. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Next, I only have the remnants. It's the TYLA dress. Oh my goodness. I do this every year if you don't know. I recreate a Met Gala look every year. This year I obviously did TYLA's sand dress. Also made her little baggie too, her little hourglass sand bag. I would say this was my first fail. Dua Lipa's was amazing. Gigi Hadid's, honestly good too. This one, like around the bust area, what's happening there? Like I should have patterned it for a bust cup. You dummy. Ugh, you dummy. Anyways, this year, don't worry. This year's gonna be good. Next, this is actually, I think one of my highest selling patterns of the year. The square neck V-waist princess dress, I call it. Very princessy. This one is midi. Actually, it's wrinkled because I just wore it for Christmas and I haven't washed it yet. I just took it out of the hamper. It's okay, relax. I didn't get it dirty. I wore it for like 5 hours. It's okay. But yeah, she's very cute. I wish I had lined it with something that matched a little bit more, but they didn't have anything that matched it. So what do you want from me? You know, she's gorgeous though. She's linen, or she's like a linen polyester blend, cotton blend. I don't know. Fabrics from Joanne. And then this one was more made by Bella than me. I would say I did like 20% of it. It's the mini dress version of the last dress. And then we just spiced it up a little bit. I did a longer lining hem so it would peek out, some bows, some lace, just to like give you guys some inspiration on how else you could do the dress. And then I made a third dress from that pattern actually, which is this gorgeous little thing. I was actually invited to the Bridgerton season 3 premiere this year, season 3 part 2 in London. And I found out I had to make a red carpet dress. Well, I didn't have to, but I had to make my own dress. You know, it wasn't a requirement, but like, what the freak? I'm gonna go to my first red carpet and not make my own dress? Who do you think I am? Anyways, but they invited me to the premiere and I had to leave like immediately. So I made this entire dress in one day. And it kind of slays. I just modified the pattern, AKA, again, I added a tier at the bottom. I added this giant bow, added some sparkles, added a bunch of boning, did it in one day. Let's go. Next is this little bag. Went super viral, actually. I just wanted to recreate the COPERNI heart bag that was $500, which I did for $20. I even cricketed my last name here instead of COPERNI. It's good, it's a very nice bag. Like, she's giving. Next, we have a big chunk of things from my 24-hour sewing challenge. If you didn't see that video, go watch it. It was quite the video, okay? It was quite the experience. I sewed for 24 hours straight. I really did. I know some people be cheating in these videos. I sewed for 24 hours straight through the night. So I have a bunch of things here. We'll go through it quickly. First is this maxi tiered duster. It's made out of the mesh. I just modified a pattern that I already had and made it longer and added this tier at the bottom. Super easy. Then I made this little heart tote bag. Has the heart pocket because it matches this jacket, and I had extra fabric of this and I asked you guys what I should make and everyone said a tote bag. So I can't wear them together because I look like a giant baby, but individually they're cute. Then I also made this little cowl neck gown. Okay, it's hard to tell in the form, but you'll see the clip. Very cute, very quick. Then I made 2 turtlenecks. One is cropped, one is long. I wear this one all the time. I need to like sit down and just make a crap ton of turtlenecks because I use them to layer with everything. I wear them, it's like my most worn garment. I need to make more. It took, I think for both of these things, like 45 minutes, both together. So like if I just wanted to make 6, girl, a couple hours, I got 6 new turtlenecks. What am I doing? Okay, then also during the 24-hour challenge, I made this maxi skirt. I love the tiers. Like maybe I should switch it up. This is why people commented this year, like, make something new. We're sick of seeing everything being the same. Yeah, I switched it up halfway through the year because people were mad at me, so I had to do that. But yes, tiered skirt with contrast stitching. This is a little midi dress, polka dots. She snatches you. I just modified one of the other patterns I have already and straight into the neckline, my cami dress pattern. Very cute. Wear her all the time. I also made this little set. Look at this. It's so freaking cute. Out of this adorable fabric because you guys were yelling at me to branch out with different styles. I've never worn this because I hate this. It's so cute, objectively. Like my friends really like it. I would never wear this. And then I have some underwear. Just kidding. It's a bikini bottom. High-waisted because I had made a full coverage version for the pattern, the sewing pattern for this particular color, but there's also a cheeky version available in the pattern. And so I wanted a cheeky bottom. I'm not a full coverage kind of girl, you know? Anyways. Okay, then I upcycled a wedding dress to make this gorgeous little thing. Oh, she's so pretty. The flounce sleeves. And then we also made a corset to go with it. I forgot I made this corset. Bella helped with it for sure a lot. I forgot I made this. This is actually cute. Like I would wear this with other outfits. What am I doing, girl? Put this in your closet. Love her. This is when I dropped the lore for you guys. If you know, you know. Okay, then I made a tent dress. This, the whole reason I made this is because I was getting so stressed about not switching it up enough for you guys. So I was like, let me just make a tent dress really fast. But you guys loved it. So I had to make it into a sewing pattern. So I had to refilm it for a tutorial. Then starts Halloween. The first Halloween costume I made was Little Miss Queen of Hearts. So proud of this one. We embroidered all of these cards using my machine. She's lined, she's boned. I mean, everything is lined here, okay? Like, who do you think I am? And most things are actually boned too. Who do you think I am? I don't even need to say it. Of course it's lined and boned, but very cute, gorgeous, lace up back. And then I also made a bag to go with it because we embroidered too many cards and I didn't want them to go to waste. So a little Japanese knot bag. Ooh, then between my Halloween costumes, I went on a Virgin Voyages cruise where they have Scarlet Night. A lot of you guys said this is your favorite thing I've ever made, which is crazy because I made it in like 8 hours, start to finish, done. She is quite gorgeous. And she fits me like a glove. I love her. Okay, back to Halloween. I made the Beetlejuice dress. Here she is. I got this fabric at Mood Fabrics when I went to New York Fashion Week this year. Obviously, I had to go to Mood Fabrics. So cute, obsessed. She's giving New York Fashion Week. So if any brands wanna invite me next year, like I could wear this, do full circle moment. Oh my God. And if you're like, what the heck? The Queen of Hearts and Beetlejuice costumes are like not giving costume. I was trying to do more like high fashion Halloween. I wanted it to be like, we're going to Fashion Week, but we're in costume, you know? Okay, and then actually, let me skip forward. This is for Christmas, but it is, again, the same pattern. The recurring theme here is I make a dress. I don't expect you guys to love it. You actually love it and you're like, I need a pattern of that. So then I have to redo it. I should just be filming every single time. What the freak am I doing? Like filming for a tutorial. So here is our one shoulder holiday dress. Love this one actually though, because this is the same fabric. I just used the back and the front. It's a crepe back satin, so gorgeous. I put tulle in this one to give it some extra puff. Gorgeous, obsessed. Back to Halloween, we have some like crappy little things. Oh, this is terrible. The worst thing I probably ever made in my life. My Princess Kita costume for Halloween, made it in a few hours. So there was some gluing involved. I don't even want to talk about this. It's so disgusting. And then also for Halloween, I made this little witch skirt so I could wear it on actual Halloween and give kids candy when they trick-or-treated at my house. This is my like child appropriate Halloween costume. The long skirt, a turtleneck, and then like a witch hat. I love this like waistband, so adorable. And then the fabric, ooh, spooky. Okay, then also in like a day, wow, I've been making a lot of things in a day. I don't know what's going on. I made this little corset top. Oh, I used this pattern, the square neck V-waist dress pattern. I just took off the skirt, made it into a corset top. That pattern is so versatile. Oh, She's faux leather. She got the boning. Not much more to say. I layer her on top of things. Okay, and then this is actually, I would say, my favorite thing I made this year. That is the dress I wore to go to Scotland. I use this green tartan, this green plaid that I got from Joanne. No pattern for this because this is obviously insane. She's crazy, but I do have like short form videos I made for this. I mixed cotton flannel with faux leather. Like, look at this detail. There's also boning in here. It's just on the lining though, so you can't really see it, but I added the boning for shape. We have all these eyelets, this little lace up metal detail, and then more leather up here. And then this is a hook and eye closure back here. That matches up perfectly, you know. But she's so gorgeous. And like this like little cutout detail in the back. This, come on, she's my favorite thing I've made this year. Okay, and then lastly, a couple little bonus items. For Christmas, I made me and Hutch some new stockings. They're quilted. I got a video for this. I got a video for everything. Why do I even need to disclose that? I did some embroidery, some hand embroidery here. I also made one for my boyfriend, but you don't get to see that one. And then for the last few things, I made this little makeup bag. It's in the same tutorial video as those stockings. Made this makeup bag super quick and easy, embroidered my name, and then I also made a smaller version for my boyfriend for Christmas, a little toiletry bag to go with the totes bag that I made him. I don't have that here because it was his Christmas present, but like I went crazy, like hardcore making his tote bag with pockets, zippers, straps, everything. It was like a really intense tote bag, but I was really proud of that too. All right, well, that is everything I made in 2024. I think we got a good amount this year. Not our best year, but definitely not our worst year. And this year I plan on making so many more things, so definitely stay tuned. I'm really excited. Our comment of the day, I would love it and appreciate it if you could tell me what your favorite thing that I made this year was. Not only am I interested in your opinions, but they actually help me, because if a lot of you guys say this, then maybe I'll make more things like this. You know what I'm saying? So my favorite thing is definitely the Scotland dress, with this at a close second. And then third would have to be the Bridgerton dress. Yes, it's gorgeous, but also what an exciting memory that I relate to this now. Like the highest moment in my career thus far. So pretty good. Oh, and then if you want to be like, start some drama, like stir the pot a little bit, you can comment your least favorite thing that I made this year. It's fine. I'm just interested. It's fun. But like pick something like good. Like don't pick like a bag. That's not juicy, you know? Okay, but yeah, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up because it's the easiest way to support your favorite creators for free. Also feel free to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My handle is Kiana Bonolo. Subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.